Hi everyone! I hope you are doing well today and having a glorious summer. I'm very excited to be back today. I was on vacation in Europe for a little while, and I went to Italy and to Switzerland over the summer. And while I was in Italy, I went to Florence. And for those of you who don't know, there is a outlet mall which is just about an hour away from Florence, and it's called the Mall. And it's very easy to get to. You can either go there if you drive your car and go there, or you could take a bus and get there. It's very convenient. And as I said, it takes only about an hour to get there. It's a beautiful mall. It's outdoors, and they have a lot of the luxury stores there. But the store that I was most excited to go to was Salvatore Ferragamo. He's like that is one of my favorite design houses. All the things that you purchase come in these black bags, these black paper bags, so you don't get any of the retail packaging. But these bags are good, and it's just a bag. So let's start with the first item, which is, as I said, from Salvatore Ferragamo. The Ferragamo store was surprisingly quite small, which I found a little bit odd because the brand is from Italy, and specifically it is from Florence, so I expected the outlet to be big and glorious like the Gucci outlet, but it was very small. But they had some stuff. The first item I got came in this bag, and it was this beautiful silk scarf. It's very soft. It's very thin, which is perfect for a nice hot summer's day, and it just brightens up any outfit. And it's got all these beautiful animals on there. There's a tiger, and there's a leopard, and then there's leopard here, and then I also saw a few monkeys, a monkey here, and then there's deer. And then I just fell in love with all these beautiful colors, and I thought it would be absolutely perfect for this summer. So I picked this item up, and let me share prices with you. So I think I have the tag for just this item. So yeah, so the original price was €250, and then I paid €162, and then I also got a VAT refund. So I'll touch on the VAT refund part a little later on in this video. But it is 100% silk, and it's made in Italy. So I was really very excited about this purchase. So let's put that to the side. The second item I got was a ready-to-wear from Salvatore Ferragamo, and this is what it comes in. So this came in that black mall bag. It didn't come in their retail packaging, which is okay. And let's open this together. And it is the most soft, most lovely coat. And that is what it looks like. I'm just gonna do my best to show it to you here. And let's remove this. So here's the tag. It has a little like gold detail chain here, which is great. It's probably for hanging up. And then the buttons all have Ferragamo written on them. And then it comes with 2 pockets on either side. It has some silk lining in here, and then it has like a little mock pocket out here. And here are the sleeves. The sleeves have buttons on them as well. This is like a very dark navy blue color. And if you see, so I always look at the composition of things when I'm buying clothing, you know, even from high street or at the designer houses. I always look for the composition, because it always shocks me, you know, when you go into like these designer boutiques and then you see some of the clothing is made with really cheap materials like polyester and nylon, and I cannot do that. I don't like the feel of polyester against my skin, so it needs to be like some kind of natural fabric. That's the kind of fabrics I prefer. So this coat is made out of, I think, if I'm not mistaken, well, the lining is silk and viscose, and then it's 65% cashmere and then 35% wool. So they have not mixed any polyester into the fabric. Or, you know, the worst part is when they put acrylic in there, it is so itchy and so scratchy. I just do not like it. So just a pro tip, guys, when you're looking for clothing, just try to avoid acrylic and polyester. Those are not good for the environment either, and they are probably not good for your skin. So this coat is just incredibly really soft, and it's very well cut. So when you wear it, it really, you know, it really looks nice and it looks very put together. It's about knee length, and it's a very nice neutral color. It'll go with a lot of things, basic color. And I was very excited when I saw this in the store. They didn't have too many coats, which was a little surprising. Because you know, you do find in outlet stores, you find like off-season stuff and all, but this time I didn't see too much ready to wear in that store. But this was a great find. And when it comes to price, I think this was marked down to $800. I feel like that's what I paid. And then you get your VAT refund back. So Italy has a very generous VAT refund rate. I think it's between 11 and 15% if I'm not mistaken. So that's a really good refund rate. And this is what the coat looks like. And it's just a very nicely tailored coat, and that's what it looks like. And it's got this in the back, so it's very comfortable to wear. So let's put that on the side. And then the last thing that I got from the mall in Firenze was a pair of shoes. So I went to the Valentino boutique there, and I would say that they had some really good stock. They had a lot of sizes, which is great. So here's the dust bag. Let's leave that to the side. And then these are the shoes that I picked up. So these are the rock studs. I don't know. Oh yeah. So the box does have the model number on here, if that is helpful. So that's what it is. So it just says color poudre. Yeah. And then it just says ballerina. So it says over here that the retail price was €650, and then the outlet price is €430. So I think that is probably what I paid for it. I don't exactly remember. It was around that price. And then my shoe size is 40. So that fit me perfectly. And I haven't worn these out yet, so maybe I'll come back and do a review on these. But I did get my local cobbler to put a protective sole on there, because I just don't, there's no tread on these. Like I just feel like I'll slip and slide and fall if I don't put one of these protectors on there. So here's what the shoes look like. They're really nice, very neutral color. And let's see how long these last, because I've seen other YouTubers say that these are kind of like delicate. I don't think I have any other items from Valentino. So yeah, this is probably going to be my first pair of Valentino shoes. So I'm really excited to try it out. I wanted to get like all the Italian brands from the outlet. So the other store I went to was actually Bottega Veneta. And the Bottega store was a lot larger in size, and they had a lot of stuff, but it was like really funny colors and not something that is quite to my taste. So I passed on Bottega, but it was a nice store to visit. The other stores that were good was the Gucci store over there. Was really big, really massive. It was so big that I actually got overwhelmed and I ended up not buying anything, but they had a lot of scarves and ready to wear. I did like one coat there, but I'm glad I didn't buy that because I like the one that I got from Ferragamo much better. The feel of the fabric is a lot better. So I passed on that one. And the way you get your VAT refund there is that they have a small office. So every store that you go into, they'll look at your passport and they'll fill in all the details on that form for you, and then you can take it to the office at the mall itself, and they will fill it out and process the whole thing there. However, for us, I was going to travel to Switzerland from Florence. So I wasn't going to fly out of Italy. I was going to take a train into a non-EU country, which is Switzerland. So Switzerland is a non-EU country. And therefore, the VAT refund for us was a little bit tricky. I had to take those little, those forms that they filled out for the VAT refund with my passport and all of these goods back on the train. And as I was traveling on the train, we had to stop at a station named Chiasso. So that's like the last stop where you can, as you're exiting Italy, which is an EU country, you get your, you go to the customs office there, and then the customs officer at the Chiasso station, at the railway station, very small, very quaint town, beautiful. It's on the border of Italy and Switzerland. And he will actually he or she will look at your goods and fill all of that out, and then give you some papers that you have to take on at the airport when you fly out of Switzerland. So we declared everything, and then we took that, and then at the Zurich airport, about a week later or whenever we were leaving, we went to the Global Blue office at the airport, and that is where we submitted the final papers. And I think on all of these items, if I spent, I'm just giving you approximate numbers here, but if I spent like a 1,500 euro, I think I got around 200 euro back on my credit card, which I think was really, really nice. And I would highly recommend you, to go to the mall. Just keep a few hours at hand, maybe about 3 to 4 hours, I would say at the very minimum, because it's all outdoors and you have to walk from one store to another. You have to cross a road to get to the Gucci side, and then they have this huge Prada outlet there as well, which I went to. And then for me personally, whenever I go into these huge stores where there's a lot of things, I get very overwhelmed and I end up not buying anything. So, or maybe I was just not motivated to buy anything at Prada or Gucci. But I would highly recommend checking out the Salvatore Ferragamo store. Was really nice. Very small, but very good service. And they had all the items that I was looking at. They didn't have too many shoes, which was kind of a bummer. I did want to buy some boots there, but I didn't find any. So, well, that was that. And they have some dining options, so you can try out some food in their food court area. And then they have a little kids play area there. So if you do have kids, You can take them there, and I think I saw a bunch of kids enjoying. So that was great. The restrooms were really clean, not like the outlet malls quite in the US. Overall, a really nice place to go to, and if you have some extra time in Florence, I would recommend you to try out the mall in Firenze. If you have any questions about anything at all, please do let me know, and I'd be happy to answer any questions in the comments below. Let me know what kind of videos you would like to see, any more information that I could help out with, and I hope you all have a great day and a lovely summer ahead. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.